Yeah, of course.
Alright, so, moving to transition in 3, 2, 1. Hello, people of Indiethon! Love to see you here. You look fantastic, by the way. I'm glad to have you here. We are beginning this second day of the stream with a good total of $490 raised for Fred Hutch Cancer Center. I'm sorry, I don't know how to speak. It happens. So, without further ado, I'm gonna kick this over to Casual Speedrun playing Starship Titanic. So, my guy, please go ahead.
Hello, good morning everybody. Good morning, good morning. It's an early morning here. Welcome. Come one, come all. Welcome aboard the Starship Titanic. Bienvenue à Starship Titanic. Je suis Monsieur Fancy Pants. I am your host, your loving host, Mr. Fancy Pants, here to take you on the maiden voyage of the Starship Titanic. Time's gonna start when I make my first input here. Just a few things to note. This game it's a very funny game. It's something of a comedy point-and-click adventure puzzle game created as a collaborative effort between Douglas Adams, yes, Douglas Adams, the author of Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, and the cast of Monty Python. Not sure who came up with that crossover, but it's really something. You should play this game. Anywho, yes, time will start on my first input here. And then we're going to jump straight into the madness, okay? And I'll kind of explain as I go, of course. All right, if we're ready, 3, 2, 1, let's go. So first, starting off, we actually have to put the game in the computer, which I think is kind of funny. Loud noise warning. It's going to be a little loud right here. And we're right now clicking and hitting spacebar to mash through this cutscene where a gigantic ship, a gigantic metal spaceship comes in and sort of just crashes into your roof. Yeah, as they do.
I've forgotten what I was going to say.
This here is Fentable.
Oh, yes. My name is Fentable. I am the doorbot serving on the maiden voyage of the Starship Titanic.
This is unskippable, by the way. There's only a little bit of that in the early game.
Now, as you can
and
see,
then one at the very end.
Thing you see behind me, well, we've had a little accident. Don't worry, no harm done.
So may I say, your French introduction was very good.
Luckily, your house was quite soft.
Thank you.
I realize this is a bit of an imposition, but we need you urgently. Will you help?
I figured keep it classy.
Yeah, of course.
I can't really speak French, but like the 5 words I know, they sound classy French. It's a classy sounding language.
Well, I can speak French, and you did good, so props to you.
Oh, thank you. So, Fentable here is giving us our interface with the game. This is how we access all our items. This is how we talk, yes, talk to all of the NPCs. So I'm just going to tell him yes by typing Y. Just Y. I'm just going to spam it actually until he shuts up.
Maybe you will, but let's get you on board anyway. Anything
there we
else
go.
You want to say or
okay,
ask,
now it's going to make us grab this photograph that's over here on the right side of the screen. We actually need that in order to finish the game. You use it as instructions for how to get back home using the stars in the sky in the photograph, since it's a photograph of the house. We're going to go ahead and take that. You'll see it in our inventory later. Hello, Miss Truffles. Hello, Sprinkle Theory. Thank you for the good luck. Sawayoshi. Peter Q. Hello, everybody. Hello.
It's our maiden voyage.
So we're mashing through all this right here. And he's explaining the plot. The ship has lost its mind, and so has most of its crew.
Though I do have my
including him.
I only wish I knew if this was one of them.
So now he's going to need us to press the button. This is the tutorial of the game, I guess. It's just an auto-scroller where he just lore spills. He just lore dumps completely on you and just makes sure you understand the plot.
But it is my sell point settings anyway.
All the luck for the luck. Thank you. Thank you, JC.
Human being, isn't it? Yes, well, of course, one's heard mixed reports.
Mixed reports on human beings.
Sort out these
Fair enough.
Because none of us can. We're all robots, you see, and what's happened is that the ship's central intelligence has been lobotomized. Sabotaged, if you ask me. And it's left us all unable to function properly. And you may find that we're all a little doolally.
A little doolally.
I know that I am. So it's all going to be up to you. As soon as
okay,
we reach
JC.
the embarkation lobby, press the button
Tech guy
on
in temporary house, thank
we'll
you.
Be on our way. Then go and see Marcinta. She's
Good luck.
The desk bot. and a bit of a
I hope
braggart when setting
I hope
them
everything
up.
goes okay.
Check you
I hope
in.
my stream doesn't
All I
take us
wanted
all
to
on a
secure
crazy
for you
ride.
is a supergalactic traveler class
No, it's
room.
good.
then again-
you know, we'll take that.
You can always ask Marcinta for an upgrade.
Alright, now this run is about to speed up big time. We're getting through this auto-scroller tutorial, gigantic lore dump that Fentable is giving us. We're, by the way, taking an elevator up into space right now, if you can see through the glass pane in the door. We're literally just taking an elevator up into space right now to get up into the ship. And this is where the run begins. I'm actually going to have to take notes during the run based on the RNG I get so that I can figure out where I have to go. I've also got my splits running because, yeah, good luck finding where I'm supposed to go without my splits telling me. All in order.
For all our sakes. Good luck now. Good luck.
I hope you heard all of
Don't
that.
forget to press the button.
You guys will see the important parts of the plot. Okay, we're going to press the button and that is going to start up the ship like that. Now we're going to go to the desk, and we're going to start spamming Y.
Which?
And then
continent?
port
Good
key.
choice. Newspaper.
Okay, that worked.
The Baron.
Kazoo.
Okay. How do you?
And then
come,
yes,
come,
yes,
come,
yes.
Come on. Only,
Corner.
good choice.
Yes, Imperial.
Good choice.
Yes, 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 yes.
Separate?
On
Or
suite.
Good.
Okay.
Well, you certainly won't like the room
Meshed
you've
through
got.
that.
Then. You've been assigned to Supergalactic Traveler
What do we
class.
got?
Elevator 3,
3.
floor
Okay.
36, room 9.
And don't
Floor
come whining
36.
to me for upgrades,
Room 9.
because you won't get one. Craig!
Okay. See, that's pretty decent RNG. The best ones that we can get are Elevator 1 and Elevator 3.
Hi,
What you want is
I'm
Elevator
Craig.
1 for
I'm
the
your
first
bellbot
room,
today.
the third classroom,
Hey,
and
I see
Elevator
you're not carrying
3
any luggage.
for the
That's
next room,
great.
the second
I can
classroom.
take a
Your
little
first
time
classroom
off
doesn't
right
matter, we
away.
ignore it. But
And
yeah,
I
it's
see
all
you're
RNG.
Supergalactic Traveler
And it
class.
changes a lot.
So I guess
So I have
you
to
can
write that
find your
down.
own way to your room. The door's over there. The
Okay, so kind of a
elevator's
lot
around
is about to
someplace.
happen in this
Relax,
next segment.
stay
We're
cool,
going to,
enjoy.
stick with me here, we're going to summon this guy, have him smash the ship up, smash a TV, we're going to abduct a parrot, grab a stick, you'll see all that right now. So we're going to abduct the parrot, we're going to go ahead and call the bellbot back, tell him to smash the TV, while the parrot is just freaking out in the background, and the in-ship announcement just said, bing bong, we regret to inform you that we are now hurtling into hyperspace. Those of you with insurance policies may want to consult the front desk. Great stuff. Yeah, and this is unskippable. This is Craig the Bellbot, and he is now just smashing the TV because we told him to. If you call him in that room, he will say, I have an itch to smash up a TV. And there's a TV right there, and so you're like, okay. And we end up needing that later during the run to mix a cocktail. I'll get into that later. That's basically how the game ends here, is we mix a cocktail. So now we're going to go to, I'm going to try Elevator 4 to, if I get super lucky here, okay, no, non-functionality, which means it's not working, which means we're going to actually have to go find it using Elevator 3 later, which is fine. That's to be expected. Okay, so first we're going to go to floor 36. That's where our room assignment is. Once we get to our room assignment, we're going to have to build a bunch of the compact fold-out features, like our bed, our desk, stuff like that. We're going to have to assemble them, but we're going to just assemble the bare minimum. And then, which is to get the bed laying flat and deploy it and have the TV up. Because we need the TV to tell us we've won another upgrade. So we've got room 9. That's not a good assignment. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We kind of have to figure out where we are right here. I think we're going to be right up on the second floor on this one. What you want is like room 1. That's the best thing you can get. Okay, we got it. This is the right one. Okay, so we... Oops. Wrong button. Now we just need to pull out all of these. Guys, we won! We won! Look, we won! We won! So now we have to get this out. Oops, that's not the right one. It doesn't really matter. Not inflate, deploy. There we go. And now we're going to inflate it and pop out the TV. And let's get over there. And we're going to turn it on and move to channel 3. We already know what it's going to say. It's going to tell us we've got an upgrade. Thank you, Supergalactic Traveler. Alright. We got an upgrade to second class. And we're going to go redeem that right away so we can advance the plot. First, we're going to... This is the ship's mail system, basically. And it already has this magazine special loaded for us, where we're going to take this to the front desk and upgrade our room on the ship. Since this elevator's already here, we're able to call it right away, right? So that's why we care about which elevators we get. Some are going to be faster than others. So now we're here at the bottom of the well. Ignore this smashed up TV. We'll definitely need that later for the cocktail, but not relevant right now. Definitely don't worry about that creepy looking head that I just picked up. That's probably not important. That's probably no big deal. Nothing creepy and weird.
Out top of the well.
Now we're going to go find one of the creators of this ship. He has been passed away, unfortunately. He's now become basically a prop of the environment. So we're going to go find him and loot him for very important objects that we're going to use later in the endgame.
Top of the well, sir. From here you can walk to your requested
Using the
destination.
ship's in-mail delivery system once again. Also, you may have noticed I'm able to use arrow keys and mouse, which is good to go fast, but then if you accidentally menu wrong, it's a little slower and messed up, right? Okay, so we're going back down to the midship area, the bilge room. We're going to go pick up some items from Brobostigon's body. However, in order to do so, we need to clear out the mother of those succubots, the things that are the mail delivery systems. So we're going to have to turn her on. This is Mother. We're going to go ahead and try to send a feather. Sending a feather causes her to sneeze, which is how she kind of coughs up Brobostigon. Brobostigon was one of the owners of this ship, one of 3. Along with, I believe, Villanovis and Leovinus, who we will actually meet in the end as we get a little cameo from Douglas Adams, so stick around. Now we're riding the elevator back up and we are going to upgrade our room finally to 2nd class. So we just need to wait for her to wake up and...
Oh, I do wish they wouldn't do...
Now what?
Okay, what do we got? 2, 25, 2. Okay, that's fine. So we're going to actually, once again, steal this parrot away, basically. I'm going to take this address. This is basically an in-game code for the room. And it's how you do things like send to a specific room. So we're going to send this parrot to the room we were assigned to. Okay, there you go.
Here we go.
So this is now going to send the parrot. Yes, send the parrot. We have abducted the parrot once again. But this time he's actually staying abducted. We're going to go ahead and just send him now straight to our room without having to worry about carrying him, because you can't really do that. He doesn't take kindly to people trying to carry him to their stateroom. So he just goes ahead and flies away. But we made it so he can't do that. I'm going to go ahead and mess with these statues real quick. This is a very pretty art room, but these statues actually manipulate the AI personalities of the robots on the ship. I'm going to just do a very specific adjustment to these 2 robots, and that should do it. Okay, so now let's see, we got elevator 2.
Starship Titanic crew.
Like, moving statues changes the robots. That makes perfect sense. Do not question.
Oh yeah. Definitely. Yeah. Nothing on this ship should be questionable. 28.
You're my sphere
Hit
of
enter
operations,
early.
sir. I only patrol
20.
between floors 1 and 27. You'd best be having a word on...
Was it 26 then? Or 25? I must have miswritten my note. Here, I'm going to check my room real quick. Again, it's all random, so I have to just adapt on the fly. I was more worried about doing the statues correctly, because if you mess up the statues, there's really no going back. So we've got floor 25, that is. That's okay.
Yes, sir. Here is your floor, sir.
It's right here. We got room 2, so it's actually going to be this one right here, I believe. This should be it. I'm going to check before I do anything. Okay, that's it. Now we're going to turn this guy on, the mail system, and receive the parrot.
It's here.
Okay, we're going to set the parrot free in the room, set him loose more like. Activate this bowl of pistachio nuts, and he's going to start going ham, having his morning snack. How many of you all are up for an early morning today at Indiethon? I got up pretty early. I got up at 5. Okay, now we're free to, we just got a piece of Titania, the ship's AI system. I'll explain a little bit more about how that works and who Titania is later on when we get to that point. We could get super lucky here. Oh no, this is elevator 2, which we took down here, so we're actually going to have to go... So the reason why our elevator matters, and we wanted elevator 3 for our second classroom, is because if we had elevator 3, we could right now start checking elevator 4. See, elevator 4 is broken. We need to find an object wherever it is. We need to figure out what floor it's on and then go get it. So we already tried it up here at the top of the well, so we're going to have to get in here. We're going to try 27. That's the most likely room for it to be in, is 27. Lovely sounds. Oh, yeah. Oh, this game has such a beautiful OST. And listen, as you descend through, now we're in the second class cabins. And then there's another theme for the third class cabins. There's a theme for all 3 of those. It's... Okay, so it's not on floor 27. That's pretty bad luck. That's okay. That means I'm not going to PB, but it's not a big deal. So I'm going to turn on the TV and check. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, okay. Let's check what it says on here. Wait, hang on. Okay, 5, there we go. 25. Okay, well that was actually... If we had got elevator 3, that would have been like world record RNG. Because we actually got the most optimal thing we could have possibly got, which is that it was in the same floor as us. But we had elevator 2, so we could not do that. So here, now that we're on the other side of the ship, we can now grab this object, which is actually Titania's eye, and put the head back on that guy. However, we're going to use this to go back up.
Hello, sir. Yes, sir.
Back
Top
up.
of the well it is.
And now we're going to upgrade once again. This will give us first class access, which is the bulk of the run, about the second half of the run pretty much. Now we're going to... Oop, this is the wrong side. It's a shame we don't come in here, actually. This room's really cool. We don't have to come in here or do anything during the run, so we're going to skip that. Alright, we're going to visit Marcinta one more time and simply type upgrade as soon as she wakes up.
Yeah. Oh, I don't
There we
see
go.
why not, dear.
We're going to just ignore our room assignment. It does not matter. We're going to do what we like. We do what we like up in here. We're the only people aboard the Starship Titanic anyway. You know what? You guys want a little bad ending action? If you sense something terrible happening in here, that's because there is. You know what? Let's have a little fun.
Is now armed and preparing to explode. This will be a
special occasion, right, guys?
So please stand back about 22 miles. Countdown commencing now. 1,000.
Don't worry about that. That's probably not a real bomb. Okay, so we of course have been brought aboard to figure out what is wrong with the ship. There is a bomb, but it's actually not even armed. Something else is wrong with the ship, and that is that the AI, Titania, has been disassembled. This is her lair. She's alive. And if you feel from that music like there's something awful living in there, I believe you're right. So now we're actually going to head to the promenade. We're going to use this method of travel, the Palarator, for the first time. This is available only as a first class member. We're going to go to the promenade. And again, we are just simply scouring the ship, solving all the puzzles, collecting pieces of Titania so we can reassemble her and send the ship back out into space. However, we as the player have the choice. What do we want to do about the ship's planned destruction at the hands of Borbostagon, who we already met, and Villanovis, who we will meet in just a few minutes. Okay, so we're going to, now that we adjusted the fuses, we're going to turn this on to the maximum. Fun fact, on the original version of this game, you can actually skip this cutscene and trick the game into thinking you've done it, but you can't seem to do that on this release of the game, this modern release, which is almost identical except for this, and then there's something at the very end that kind of makes up for this. You don't have to solve the puzzle at the very end, you can simply just press a button, which of course we're going to do because it's much faster. And I don't have 3D goggles, 3D glasses. There's a puzzle at the end that actually, the game came with a pair of 3D glasses, and you were meant to use those to solve the final puzzle in the game, which I think is really cool, but it's very slow. Alright, now we've finished with the promenade. We're going to solve the music room puzzle, which we already know the answer to. Unfortunately, this one is not randomly generated, so we're going to go with minimum here. Let's see, change this, put that at maximum. This should be on setting 2, 3, and 3. That should be good. That looks pretty good. Okay, so now what we're going to do is set this audio tape to record. Does that look right? Yes, that looks perfect. Okay, so we're going to let them start playing and then immediately move. Yep. Now we grab this. And if we've done everything right, we've also solved the restaurant puzzle. We grab that piece. That's actually Titania's other ear. Now we're going to move on to the bar, my personal favorite room, because the bartender is pretty interesting. Let's meet him.
Fortillion Banterburn O'Perfluous at your service.
Fortillion Banterburn O'Perfluous.
Starship Titanic.
Okay, later, dude. See, we need that blue piece right there, so we're going to need to mix a cocktail that convinces him. He goes a little crazy. Like, pretty crazy. I actually named the split. The Shining. He goes a little bit crazy when he drinks the cocktail. It's good stuff.
No fatuous remarks, please.
So now we're heading over to the restaurant. We're kind of just getting everything into place. We did that music puzzle first so that we can take the audio tape and just plug it right into the restaurant, because the restaurateur, the maitre d', he wants a new song to play in the restaurant, and he won't give up certain items until you do it. However, we're going to have to fight him first. We're coming into the one and only combat scene in the game. So we're actually going to have to fight the maitre d' in order to even get a table in the restaurant, even though everyone on board is dead. The two owners have died. So we're going to poke him in the butt, as you do. Okay, we're going to go ahead and just poke him until he gives up, and look away every time to skip his dialogue lines. He's engaged in fighting with us. Come on, guys, come on. Can we get a prediction in chat? Who's gonna win? Who's gonna win?
And now I will fight you.
So we just click, look away,
Do not prod my Achilles button. And now I will fight you. You must not prod. And now I will fight you. If you will prod my Achilles. And now I will fight you.
Come on.
Enfin,
okay, good. That's a pretty fast fight.
That table is busy, Siodam.
But it's not, because now we're allowed to sit here, and we did it so fast he actually doesn't even realize that we are allowed to sit here now. He still says the line as if you're not allowed. Okay, we need to drop this key in here. And we're going to go ahead and just get rid of this music. You bet the bot wins. What's up, Cereal? Oops, that didn't go in. Okay, we're going to put in the music that we set. Let's get some more friendly beats up into place. He likes it so much that his other robot arm just lets go of the object we need. Let's go now. Ooh, gold. Sorry. I can't help myself. I guess all of you know what that's like as well. Now we're going to go grab the last of the fuses that we need. Or rather, we've got the last fuse. We're going to plug in the last fuse that we need. Here, let's do... Actually, no, we're not gonna... Let's not do this yet. Let's not worry about this yet. I need the long stick anyway. So what I'm gonna do first is just grab this nice and slow. You can't actually do this too fast. It bugs out the animation and then you get stuck in a loop. So I'm actually gonna just take this opera singing knight. I'm not really sure what he's supposed to be, but let me think. Now we want to go elevate. I'm actually going to go elevator 1. I'm rerouting this right now in real time. We're going to go elevator 1 so that we can take the faster way, because we need to go to floor 27 right after. So if you ask them about the bomb, they decline it in the game. But if you set the bomb yourself, you know there's a bomb on board at the beginning of the game. And if you set that bomb yourself, they will actually refuse to elaborate if you ask about it, but then they will randomly comment. Okay, this is the right room. All right, now we're going to call the bellbot. We're going to call Craig and tell him to get the light. Get light.
No can
He's going to say no can do, but then get it anyway like a complete Chad. Thanks, brother. That is Titania's other eye. Titania's pieces are coming along nicely. I'll leave it to you guys to figure out right now. Do we want the good ending or the bad ending? Do we want to blow up this ship?
Bomb's quite well locked below decks.
Let's see, we need to actually go to 28.
28.
Okay.
Affirmative.
We want to go to floor 28. That's the most proximal room that we can go to that has the objects we need. This is a third-class cabin, and we need objects from a third-class cabin right now that we cannot grab at the early game. Gonna go ahead and just break glass. This is definitely an emergency. I think that's appropriate. Break that glass. Now we're going to, as you do in a time of crisis, we're going to grab ourselves some hot chicken. Hell yeah. Ba, 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 ba. Okay, so we're going to put it under this, and then put the glass here. We're going to collect a little bit of this juice here, the juice of those birds that we completely disintegrated. We're going to clean off the chicken and then soak... Oops, I accidentally soaked it in the wrong liquid. We're going to have to get rid of that now. Because, okay, the chicken is a gigantic run killer. If the parrot refuses the chicken, the run is dead. So I have a save that we can use. So I'm going to let me just send it to a random location. A previously assigned room. Okay. So because we messed up the chicken, we're going to have to redo it. And if it fails this next time when we try to give it to him, more bad ending style, that's a good point. Alright, let's go bad ending. Let's blow up the ship. Okay, so we've given him the chicken. Nice noises.
I hate chicken with sauce on.
Oh no, the bug happened.
If I have to.
Wait, let's see if he... Let me go into a room and see if he resets. Otherwise, we're going to have to load the save, which would make this run invalid, but it's going to be faster that way. Okay, let's just load a save right here. It's literally right here. And we're going to clean off our chicken. Let's place it right there. Put it in the mustard. I was like 1 pixel too far to the left before, so it didn't put us in the mustard. It put us in the purple juice, the starling. That's the name of the bird. The starling juice. So we're actually going to...
What you got?
Take the parrot lobby.
Suck it or blow it. Don't. Okay.
Now we cannot misclick even once. Cannot misclick. Cannot be slow. So it's actually kind of hard to do this chicken correctly. Okay. So now we're going to head
Yes, sir. Top of the well
straight back up, and we're going to give the chicken to the parrot, but it has to be done in a very precise order. We're going to have to get the thing from the mail system, get the chicken, wipe off the mustard. That's very important. The parrot does not like mustard, but he likes it hot. See, and if we don't coat it in mustard, the mail system just eats it. Although it didn't do it the one time we wanted it right. I tried to save the run before. Okay, so let's receive. Let us receive chicken. What's up, Anomaly? Okay, we've got a chicken in our inventory, baby. Hopefully it stays a hot chicken. The parrot does not like cold chicken. No, it's cold, are you kidding? Okay, I think it might be because I accidentally clicked on the door instead, so we're gonna load this. Just do that again real quick. That's unfortunate. Okay, let's put the mustard in. That's why we have that save, though. Okay, we got a hot chicken. We're gonna send parrot hobby and send the chicken.
Okay, here we go.
Yes, we have to coat it in mustard so that we can send it. This it literally is an instant run killer, basically. So no pressure, right? Right, guys? Right.
Hello, sir. Nice day. Yes, sir.
Okay, let's head on back. Yeah, okay, this guy has some interesting ramble, if you're interested in reading that right there, down at the bottom. They all do. They all say some really, really wacky stuff. I mean, it was written by the cast of Monty Python and voiced by them, so...
Top the well, sir. From here you can walk.
Along with Douglas Adams. So yeah, very interesting sense of humor on this. So we're going to just be very careful with our clicks. We're going to click straight over there instead of using arrow keys. Very carefully. Give me the chicken. Okay. Now we're going to wipe it off. Talk to our friend, the chicken. Hot, very plain chicken. Yes, we've got him. We need him to move off that piece in the very middle. Oh, he didn't take it. Come on, take the chicken. Woo, chicken. Same, honestly. There we go. We got it. Titania's Central Intelligence Core. We got it. Okay, we gotta wake this guy up. Oh, he spat it out. Interesting, okay. Because I gave it to him early. Alright, now we put the other end right here. Come on. Come on.
You want intellectual disputation? I got a big belch.
Come on, take it. Okay, there we go. I guess he needed to finish his line. I think I bugged him out by accidentally, by doing that, by mashing the on. Okay, let's go. We now need to go to the Arboretum. There we go. We are in the Arboretum. Okay, we're going to bop that real quick. Take it. Gonna change this to winter. See, we need to freeze the river behind us that we've been traveling on the boats with the opera singing knights in armor. I don't even. Oop! I got the rebound arrow key on accident. All right, let's go. So if you cancel your click too fast, sometimes that happens where you'll get a misclick or the effect of a misclick. So we're gonna take this off. Grab. Where's the other arm? We're gonna put it right there. There we go. And now we've got Titania's mouth. And that is all of Titania's actual physical pieces, but now we're going to need another part of her brain. Just one more part, her vision center. It's the last one we get, and that's why we need to go back to the bar, because he's got it. Okay, we're going to bop a lemon real quick. Let's get some lemons here. Come on, give me some lemons. Yeah, there we go. Give me the lemon. Nice. Alright, and that's all we need here. I'm going to take the Pellerator and go to, actually no, let's not take the Pellerator there. Let's take the boat and then take the Pellerator. That's the best thing to do here. Okay, let's take the Pellerator now. Oop, misclick. There we go. Now straight to the bar. Okay. Now this is what makes it all worth it. This is what just takes this run home, absolutely makes it all worth it. It is an auto-scroller, so you could say you don't like it as a runner, but really, just watch.
Lovely to meet you too. What can I get you?
So first we're going to actually give him the TV.
I see you're no slouch when it comes to...
So there's a little bit of risk involved in giving this. I'm gonna... Let me save, actually, real quick. Because if we give him one of the pieces and he doesn't recognize it, we'll have to go fetch it again.
Ah, lemon.
Okay, give him the lemon, and now this drink, we have to write Starling and tell as soon as he asks. What's this?
Sadly,
Starling. Okay, fantastic. Ask for vodka, spot on. He's now mixing our drink. However, he does not serve it to us. He's rather a bad bartender. in saying he's a naughty bartender, and he's also not particularly good at his job. He mixed a great drink out of a smashed TV, a lemon, and some juiced birds.
Amazing.
Don't knock until you try it. But look at this guy. He's going wild. He drank the drink himself, and now he's going ham.
Wow.
This is my favorite part of the run. I'm gonna get some water. Don't forget to drink water, guys. Love it. I'm trying not to lose it right now. This is my favorite part of this run. It's one of my favorite things in any of my runs that's an auto-scroller. I mean, because usually you hate them, right? Okay, I gotta get ready to type vision. Oops, I misspelled. Vision. Now he's gonna grab this for us. We can't grab it for ourselves. It literally says, it would be nice if you could grab this, but you can't. That's just the game's way of saying, no, try harder. Do the actual game now. Finish the game.
That's better.
Okay, here we go. Let's head back. Okay, now we are heading back to upgrade Titania and end the run. Time is going to be coming up in just about 2 minutes here.
The top of the well. Mind the
We have an auto scroller to watch after we rebuild Titania, but we are almost done with the run now. So we've got to... Let's get the countdown going. You know what? Indiethon is a special occasion. We dressed up for it.
The Mega Scuttler is now armed and preparing to explode. This will be a fairly big explosion, so please...
Let's arm that bomb. I have to rearm it because I loaded a save for the chicken, remember? Alright, now let's put all of the pieces in. I think it's blue, green, pink, and yellow, red on top. Yes.
996. 995.
Okay, one more eyeball, and that's that. We've done it.
993.
I'd say it's been nice knowing you, only it hasn't. Yeah, well, we'll show you. We'll show that bird, won't we? Won't we, guys? We're gonna show that bird. We're gonna show everybody. Okay, we're gonna click as much as we can through this, but now we're gonna have to basically watch this. With the countdown, I didn't know that the countdown actually... Oh my god, that's hilarious. So we're hearing the countdown of the bomb that's about to destroy the ship, and she is oblivious to it, apparently, even though we've spent the entire game just collecting all the stuff that she needs, so that we could rebuild her, bring her back to life, essentially.
Everyone used to say of him.
Now, in the restaurant, they just showed the scene of Villanovis. He is the other creator along with Barbostagon, and then the third one is Leovinus, who we're actually going to meet, who is her favorite. He was the creator of Titania. The other two, I think, were just investors. The other two conspired against Leovinus to destroy the ship for an insurance claim, essentially. Did not care about the profound magnitude of effect that they could have by launching a ship into outer space with a supremely powerful AI, which of course could one day return as a threat to humankind. That's definitely the reason we're going to blow it up, and not because of the annoying parrot, right? No, what am I talking about? Let's be honest, the parrot stole everybody's heart. It definitely stole my heart. I absolutely love that parrot.
He's completely besotted with me. We should find him, I suppose.
Again, I highly recommend playing this game through yourself and enjoying the lore. Take it nice and slow. You'll be wanting to get home, of course. We can finally actually skip. Okay, countdown is going. Is that what it says? Blow up the ship? Let's blow up the ship.
959.
Okay, here we go. Nope, back. So we only have to do this now. We're going to turn that on. Time is coming up in 3, 2, 1. Time.
That is time. GG's.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, we had some really rotten luck with the chickens, unfortunately. We had a chicken, I placed it, and then it got messed up in the juice, and I tried to send it, which is how you get rid of it, but it wouldn't send, or it didn't count it as, and the game kind of bugs out, which it does sometimes. It just has that issue. And then I loaded the save, and he turned down the chicken anyway.
My name is Leovinus. You
Douglas
probably
Adams.
know that. I'm sorry about what's happened to you. I'm even more sorry about what's happened to me. You have lost a house. I have lost a life and a dream. You may not care about my life and my dream. Well, I don't really care about your house. Building this ship was my dream, and now that dream is over.
This is a bizarre game.
All I want is the love of a good woman, and also
understand what it's about.
a fishing rod.
While we're
Thank
finishing
you for
off,
restoring Titania.
where can people find you,
I know
Casual
she isn't
Speedrun?
real.
Where can people find you?
Well,
where can
she's
people
real,
find
but
this
she's
game
not
to
really
play for
real,
themselves?
if you see what I mean.
People
so,
can
to be
find
honest, I'm
me
more inclined to
at
place long-term faith
twitch.tv/casualspeedrun. I speedrun many games,
By the galactic laws of salvage, this
an incredible
ship
variety,
is now yours.
including weird things like this.
There is nothing like
People can
her
find
in the
Starship
universe.
Titanic. I
wish you
believe
joy
it's
of
now
her.
for sale on GOG,
I hope you manage to sort out the
and you
bomb.
can obviously always
As for
find
me,
the old version
don't
somewhere.
try to look for me.
I don't
You won't
necessarily
find
endorse
me.
that, but you know,
My
it's out
life's
there.
work is done,
And the
and
game
I've
is
gone
really,
fishing.
really good. I highly recommend it.
Goodbye.
You guys want to wait another maybe 20 seconds and see the final ending of the game? See the ship off?
Sure.
Okay. So, as you remember, our entire purpose for being brought aboard the Starship Titanic on its maiden voyage was to fix something that was clearly wrong with it. The robots had all had their brains altered because Titania had been disassembled, the AI that controls the ship. And so our purpose as a functioning human being was to act as an outside agent and reconstruct Titania and restore the ship to her former glory. Leovinus is no longer interested in the ship. As he said, he only wants the love of a good woman and a fishing rod. And there it is, the beautiful Starship Titanic, taking flight once again. We did it! We did it, guys! We did it! Oh, but maybe something's not quite right. What was that ticking? What was that countdown at the very end when we were fixing Titania? Oh, well, we tried our best. Darn. Anyway, I've been Casual Speedrun. Thanks for having me, guys. I give my love to Indiethon. Shoutouts to the folks who are hosting me right now and doing all the tech work. Everybody at Indiethon, thank you so much. Thank you guys for watching. Shout out to my community, I guess. Again, twitch.tv/casualspeedrun. YouTube, same thing, speedrun.com. It's Casual Speedrun. Thanks, guys. I'll see you next time. Super excited for the lineup today. Been a fun Indiethon so far. And yeah, excited to commentate for Lynxie's SOCOM run later, so be sure to check that out. SOCOM US Navy SEALs on the PS2, very fun. Alright, take it easy, guys. Mwah.